This year, 2024, the Father is having me do something I've never actually done before. I was raised Methodist and spent time in Lutheran ministry and then finished work sonship. I've never been part of high church as far as those that follow a liturgy and really observe the lectionary to a significantly expected degree. That's not been my church experience. And to be clear, I don't believe people have to do that. Why are you doing it then, Matt? You're not an Episcopal, you're not Anglican, you're not Catholic. Why are you going through lectionary? Why are you going through this process of daily office? Answer simple, because the Father told me to. I have heard within my spirit that's something I'm supposed to do in 2024, so I'm doing it. And it's been a pretty amazing experience since I started this during the Advent season. Today is January 10th, and one of the scriptures in the daily office for January 10th, which is, slightly after Epiphany, so we're in the season of Epiphany. Here is Psalm 138, verse 8. This is so good. The Lord will fulfill his purpose for me. Your steadfast love, O Lord, endures forever. Don't forsake the work of your hands. This is the New Revised Standard Version. There are 3 components there that are absolutely astounding to me. The first, the Lord will fulfill his purpose for me. This is both a declaration and a prayer. It is declaring what we believe to be true based on the assurity of who Scripture reveals the Father to be, and more importantly, who Jesus Christ reveals the Father to be. So I'm praying this, but I'm declaring it at the same time. I'm not asking God to do this. I am declaring what he has already promised to do. Lord, you will fulfill your purpose for me in my life. The second thing it tells us is, your steadfast love, O Lord, endures forever. His love knows no end. It doesn't have an expiration. It doesn't reach a ceasing point where I love you if, or I love you until, but I just love you because you're mine. He loves because love is who he is. His love is steadfast. It sticks close by you. It doesn't let go. And it endures. It puts up with whatever we throw at it forever. It never backs down. It never bows out. It never gives up. It endures forever. And this last part of the verse here in verse 8, do not forsake the work of your hands. We are the work of his hands. He never forsakes us. He never leaves us. He's not going to forsake this beautiful thing that he created, which is each and every one of us. Think of it, if you've created anything, whether that's you've birthed a child, or if you've created you've written a book, you've created a piece of art, you've written a poem, anything, a sculpture, you make something out of wood, you whittle, whatever. If you create something, the care and affection you have for that thing because you desired to bring it into existence makes you yearn for its well-being, to care for it, to protect it. And that's how the psalm in Psalm 138 ends. Do not forsake the work of your hands. This isn't asking God to not forsake us. It's an acknowledgement of what is already our state of being. We are never forsaken. We are never surrendered or put aside or given up on. That steadfast love is with us forever. And there is an assurance of our oneness and union and purpose in the Father, Son, and Spirit, found exclusively in that idea that we are the work of his hands. You aren't happenstance. You're not an accident. You're not because your mom and your dad got together one night. No, that's the byproduct of something that eternally was pre-existent. Your value, your worth, because he, God alone, formed you. You're the work of his hands. And his love for us knows no end. This is a new experience for me. But I got to tell you, so far, I'm kind of thinking maybe our Episcopal brethren might be onto something here with this lectionary, because it's speaking to me. Blessings.